And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon White Wedlocke Challenge. Oh yeah, we have hung out in Icarus City for quite a long time, but today is finally the day where we progress forward to Route 8. Let's take a look at our town map. So today's plan is we're going to go here. We might want to pay a visit to the Moor of Icarus, which we might actually be able to get a new encounter there. Though I don't know if I have everything there already, considering I think I own all the things that you can get in these Moor lands and all that stuff. But then we're going to head across Two Blind Bridge to Route 9, where we go shopping. And I don't know if we could go there yet. And then we'll be in Opaloosid City, which is where we can get our final badge. So, I guess it's time. I'm going to once again try and... Well, I don't know what these trainers will do in terms of damage output, so we'll need of oxygen just to be on the safe side, and we'll continue our journey through the moors. And I think you go down here, and hopefully I'm going the correct way. You go up here. Oh, repel was worn off, and it's raining. I thought we were done with this madness. Well, the repel's definitely coming back on, because there can be some scary things in this here grass. Oh, right. I can't believe we're nearly at badge 8. That's crazy. But there's some work to be done. There will be trainers, like this guy up here, which I would hope to avoid if I can. But I also want to check this moor out. I want more of this moor. Now, we could surf past these guys. That's something we can do. So I want to try and avoid the trainers, but we might do what we've done previously and do the old backtrack. Oh, Sludge Bomb! That's a cool move. I wonder if I can learn that. But yeah, I guess the reason I'm exploring is precisely for reasons like that. I want to find all the items in the known world, but there's still areas that I haven't been to before, and Titanium can learn Sludge Bomb, but I don't think you need it just yet. We'll consider it. I'm hoping that we can make some smooth maneuvers past this guy, which we can, and get a Poison Barb. This game is hinting towards using a lot of poison types, but that's not going to happen. I don't think poison... It's not terribly useful in terms of defense, although it can definitely poison things, so I've got to keep that in mind. That's worthwhile, potentially. But yeah, what I'm going to do, if I do need to do some extra training, because the level limit is 43, but I could always go back and do... I think Celestial Tower still has some things that we haven't faced them yet, so we've got that to consider. And also Twist Mountain. I want to go through there first. I don't think the moor is over here. There are a bunch of items though, I'll tell you what, including this full heal. And also this trainer, which I think I may have to face. Well, we're going to do it. And hope that this pays dividends. We do have a water type up in front. It blends in amongst the trees and grass, and it shows its strength. See the strength of me! And my Pokemon, I guess. I have to hope that you don't have too many grass types. Chinchino. Ooh, I mean, this thing could be dangerous. I don't know if these things pack Bullet Seed, but either way, it's raining, you're a water type, and you have Surf. So it's happening. Oh, don't tickle me. I mean, I appreciate the playful attitude, but I don't think it'll save you. Just saying. We do have Etrium to help us out if we need to, and we don't need Etrium because Oxygen just destroyed that thing. I also need to put the experience share on something. That is something I had not factored in. You see, we're already almost level 43, so crazy days. This is what Pokemon love. Here, take some. A Pecha Berry. I'll take your grubbins and nubbins because I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten this whole game. Maybe we don't want to use Oxygen. Maybe we want to use Dupnium? I also want to stick the experience share on something. I think Dysprosium, you're not going to see much action because of the whole rain thing that we've got going on. So we'll give you an experience share, which is here. And then, what items do you have? I think you have the Rocky Helmet. You do. And what do you have, Oxygen? Mystic Water, Rocky Helmet, Eviolite, and Soft Sand. Okay, that seems like a good combination of things. But we'll lead a Etrium. Now, when it comes to Drayden, I'm not really sure what I should be using. And I don't know if I want to sort of strategize that just yet, because we've not even reached them yet. So who knows? Alright, we're in the Moor of Icarus. So I'm curious what we can get here. There is strength boulders to be pushed. I think we should do that now. I mean, we keep doing this anyway. We may as well teach strength to something. We'll teach it to Dysprosium, I think. I think you have return, but we can always replace return once again. Alright, Dysprosium. Again, I'm not expecting... Although it isn't raining in here for whatever reason. So we'll get rid of return for strength. Ah, yeah. Alright, so we'll give this a go first, I suppose. Hey, actually, we do need to see if we can catch something here, so that's good to know. Although, I should maybe put the smoke ball on each room in that case. I'm not expecting that, because we've got all of, like, the surfing things and all the swampy things. I don't really know if we can get anything else here. But we will find our smoke ball and give it to you, Ichim. I still think you're the best thing to weaken anything. Alright, something cool's got to be here in terms of items. In terms of Pokemon, there's a Shelmet which we have already. We could surf. I think I have everything that you can get by surfing though, so I don't know what good that does. Because we have a Frillish, we have a Basculin, we have an Alamamola. I think that's everything, but I mean we'll surf and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Probably something I'm imminently forgetting. It's entirely possible. Another Ultra Ball, I'll take it. Alright, what else could be down here? Now, if I am going to encounter a trainer, I should probably... Whoa, okay. The game had to think about what it was doing there. Stunfisk. We would have a Stunfisk, so that's fine. I wonder if I'll get to use my Stunfisk eventually. My team has been around for so long, I don't know another world now. It's a far cry from what it was beforehand. Everything was just fainting all over the place. So we found a Shelmet and a Stunfisk, and another Shelmet, so I think that was encounter number 3? Though I actually can't remember, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think you can get anything here anyway. Hopefully we can get this without you seeing me. Now the question is there a... Oh, there's a Pokemon. Is there a way past you without risking attacking you? So I wonder what levels everyone has. I think you could probably get here before you took on the gyms. Or at the very least before you took on N and all that madness. Alright, here's our 5th encounter. It is a Palpitoad, so we get nothing. And that's actually the first time that's happened. Every other encounter I've had, I either caught, or I've intentionally ran away from because I was scared. Which I think now, looking back, seems like a pretty good decision to have done all these things. But I still maybe would have liked to use a Dealing. But that's in the past, man. And we've moved on, we've caught so many Pokemon. It's mostly just the fact that I didn't have any Pokemon at the time. But now, we have a bountiful amount to choose from, even if most of them are attacking nature. Oh, no, I don't want to use that. Alright, so we've been here. There might be hidden items. I'm apparently not taking the time to find out what they are. But we will resume our journey through the Maw of Icarus. And I think there was another train up here. I mostly just want to see what items we can get. There's nothing down here. There is something here. And there's a guy that is safely guarding wherever that is. So we might want to face them. But we'll see if we can get around them first. I need to be careful when I'm running, especially if there's a train there. Alright, so there's an item there. Is there another way we can get it? There is! Oh, okay, well. I was fully expecting to face that trainer. Well, the item was apparently not worth my time anyway. And there's a Fisherman, who I'm happy to just leave there. That is fine. And we're back at the entrance. So, I do want to get past that other guy. I don't know if there's anything up there worth doing, but we'll never know until we try. So we're going to do it. Let us... Should we lead with, actually? Maybe we should lead with Dysprosium. But actually, I think maybe Titanium and Tin can handle this. Maybe we'll lead with Tin. Tin needs the XP. And we'll switch to Titanium if needed. So that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Of course, it entirely depends on what this guy has. Did we put a repel up? I'm guessing we did. Yeah, we did. Man, my memory is like a sieve lately. I'm one of those guys that I always have to hold my keys in my hand before leaving the house because I'm always worried that one day I'll forget my keys. But it has paid off so far. Anyway, what do you have, sir? Knowing oneself, knowing the other, and knowing the surroundings. That's a ranger. Sounds like a monk, but I suppose it could be a ranger too. Harry with Vanillish. Aha, well this turned out to be an excellent choice, Tin. But I still don't think I know how well you will take a hit. But as the previous Vanillish have done, they seem to just like to use real acid, so that's okay. But I don't think you'll be able to knock it out now. That's the only problem. Prove me wrong, Tin. Oh, you were so close. I can return you. Ooh, okay, that could have been bad. I mean, Ice Beam would have been worse, but that's still not something I don't want to mess around with. And a Fracture. Well, this is interesting. You may have to use you, Tin, against Drayden. So if that is the case, I'd like to see how much damage you can do. Although, ew, Dragon Dance. That's pretty dangerous. Okay, we're committed to this now, Tin. I hope you do a lot to this thing. Oh, the crit! I mean, I appreciate it. But that means I don't really know how much damage you would have done otherwise. That's a very good point, though. I don't think you need Scary Face. Just thinking about it, though. I guess it's still a lot I don't know. Like how to attack something. I apparently just miss over time. Oh, citrus berries. I will take those as well. I'm researching what kinds of Pokemon live around here. It's mostly just the same stuff as you get elsewhere, but that way I can play on each Pokemon. I should take a lot. What is this thing? It's better be worth it. A Max Elixir. It was okay. Probably worth taking that guy down for. So yeah, I mean, if I was to start strategizing for Drayden with the team I currently have, I think Tin and Titanium are the best bet. I know also there was a TM for Blizzard, which I could have used, or I could still buy, in fairness. I don't know how much of a good idea that is, but there's not much other option I have. What does this say? Trainer tips! Press select to change the location of items in the bag. You know, I actually could do with that, because I have a lot of items in my bag. Okay, so we're still in the rain. Maybe we should leave Titanium. But I'm hoping that I can sneak past you. Oh, I guess I can. I'm hoping I can also sneak past this guy that's just eyeing the water. Hopefully he doesn't swim across the water. No, we're fine. Oh, and we avoided you too. What do you have to say? Two Blind Bridge, universe famous railway bridge. It was so famous that I had not heard of it. Oh, Proton! Uh-oh. I think you know what this means. As I've been traveling lately, I've been thinking about things. Things like what I can do in my life and what I want to do and stuff, but I'm thinking how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa. And then how cool would it be to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper? Well, if that's what I want to do, I'm going to have to learn on about Pokemon a lot more than I do now. So would you please battle me? Oh boy, I was not expecting this battle. But actually, Titanium, you're a pretty good choice, because it is raining. I don't know how much damage this Stoutland is going to do, though. It is intimidating. But if you have Surf, we can just do that instead, and you're going to be faster than this thing. I think this is a pretty decent pair to take these guys on with. Ooh, work up. I kind of have to hope that Surf takes you down, because his attack is risen. I have to kind of go for this. There's nothing else I can do. Switching out, I think, is a bad idea. Oh, you did it, Titanium. Thank goodness. Okay. Now, you have a Simi-Sage, I think. You sure do. So, we're going to have to use Tin for this, and hope that Tin takes a lot of hits here. Alright, Tin. I hope you can do the business. We are pretty good levels for this, at the very least. Now, what else do you have? You have a Mashana, and you probably have an Emboar at this point. We're going to go and Brick Break. Leer could actually be pretty bad. But again, there's not much I can do. I have to hope that Brick Break does a lot on you. You silly Sim-Sage. Oh yeah, that was good. Alright, here we go. Come on, Tin, I need you to take this. Oh, okay, you did that pretty well. Whew. Alright. Sim-Sage is down. So you have a Mashana and an Emboar. I kind of have to use Titanium for both of these. Tin is not in a good place to... Actually, Tin can take on Emboar, I guess. But Titanium is definitely the better placed Pokemon for this. Okay. Now, I wonder what will do more damage. Bulldoze or Surf? We have soft sand, but it's also raining. And I don't know if Musharna is more defensive or special defensive. I think we're going to go for surf and see what happens. Come on, titanium. Ooh, okay. I did about as much as I would have expected. 2 more surfs should do this. I guess it just depends on what this Musharna is going to do next. Oh, that's not really what I wanted. Alright, titanium. It might go for like nightmare or something. But I don't think I have much choice. I'm going to have to full heal you. Actually, do I have awakenings? That would be a lot more appropriate. We do. Okay, we'll use that. Alright, this is healing item number 1. And I have to hope it goes for something dumb. Oh, that wasn't something dumb at all. Okay. Alright, titanium. Well, we're not getting any crits anytime soon. We just have to keep surfing it and hoping it works. So it's a free hit KO. Oh, come on, man. I'm very wary of using another healing item. I don't know what else this thing can do, so I'm going to have to stick with this. It's going for Psybeam. Hopefully you take this pretty well, titanium. The lucky chant has gone. I can't really do anything else here, titanium. I need you to do some damage. Defense curl is not a problem. I need you to wake up, titanium. Wake up, titanium! It defense curling is not a problem, by the way, because we're using special attacks. Yay, titanium, you're back! Back in action. Come on, buddy. Oh, it's like you looked at that lucky chant and thought, no, that's not happening. Nice one. Okay, here's Embor, though. I guess this thing could hit really hard, but titanium, you're definitely the thing to be taking this on. But the question is, what will do more damage? Surf or Bulldoze? I think it's Surf. We're going to have to go with Surf. And hope that it does a lot. Come on, titanium. Yeah, you did it! Oh, man. Whew. Curse these unexpected battles. The Pokemon on both sides tried so hard, didn't they? Well, I know Titanium and Tin definitely did. I can't say the same for your Pokemon. Yeah, Proton, you're amazing. I'm really, really impressed, even though we've definitely done this before, but have this anyway. Oh, actually, that's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you, Bianca. Oh me, oh my. In Castelia City, our precious Pokemon was stolen by Team Plasma. So I really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there'll be nothing but sad people. Proton, stop Team Plasma. I was trying to, but you got in my way. Don't allow Pokemon to be stolen from trainers who love them. I think that's the truth or ideal that you've been pursuing, Proton. You don't really say much, but I kind of gathered that. Oh dear, here I've come all this way, and I'm afraid I'm bothering you when you're going through so much. Yeah, you don't say. All I wanted was to help you relax, Proton. Well, that's not the way to do that. No, you'll be fine. Definitely, you'll be swell. You know what I mean, so bye-bye now. Alright. I wonder, is that the last time you face her? I was under the impression that you had to face Bianca and Sharon one after another, but I don't think that's true. I think it's just Sharon. I don't remember. Not gonna lie, I don't remember. And I don't know how many healing items we have left. Should I buy any? We've got some super potions. We have one entire super potion. And that'll be enough to heal you both up. Good job, by the way, guys, considering I was completely unprepared for that battle. We took them on, and we did it. Where's that lemonade? Lemonade, please. Alright, I think that means you guys deserve a rest after that. Now, how many movement moves do we have? Or hyper potions? Oh, we have plenty. That's fine. Okay, so we can still heal. Well, disposing, we're actually level 42 now, so we're going to stick the XP share on W? Yeah, let's do that. Wherever it may be. There we go. And then we could always lead with Etrium. And I suppose we should give Dysprosium something. V-Charcoal, because you make such good use of that. Complete overkill, but I don't really care. Alright, let's continue. Well, this place is a different gate, for sure. How do I describe this? You know that vibration you feel on the soles of your feet when you're crossing the Tube Line Bridge? I've never crossed it before, so I have no idea. It's the coolest. Alright. I'm the coolest. I giant steel bridge towering over the road ahead. I get excited just looking at this model of a two-line bridge. I mean, you could always just cross it. It's right there. For anyone obsessed with railroads, especially trained photographers like me, the two-line bridge and Anvil Town are both perfect spots for taking pictures, although that feature doesn't come into play until Sun and Moon? Yeah, that's the one. Maybe Pokemon Snap. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to look back at you guys. This place is cool, but I think you fight some guys here. So, I've got to keep that in mind. Oxygen, do you have the Mystic Water? So in case we need you, that's good to know. Yeah, I don't know if you fight guys at the end of this bridge or not. We'll find out. Hey, you! It's just my opinion, but it's best if you avoid this area on weekend evenings. The brats who live around here often get up to something stupid. Y'all are stupid. Okay, so maybe that means that we don't face them here yet, although I think I see Getses. Right, get back here. I want to know what you want to say. You look like you have such importance going on. I'm apparently really bad at stopping this, though. Alright, this is the episode from now on. This is my life. There we go. When I was running around trying to outrun the trains and you, I got overheated. Anyway, please take this. Wow, okay. Flame charge. It's not a bad move, actually. This Tim contains flame charge. If the move lands, the user's speed goes up. You'll blow by everyone. Now, I suspect that Dysprosium could probably learn this, but I don't think Dysprosium needs Flame Charge. I wonder if anyone else can learn Flame Charge, however. We'll find out! I suspect not. I would be correct in suspecting not. So, luckily, it's not a weekend evening, so we're okay. But there is a wild Getses. Come. I mean, I was going to do that anyway. Getses. We bought the one you wanted. I mean, clearly they did most of the walking. We'd just like to take the credit at the end. Excellent. It seems you've obtained the Dark Stone. I congratulate you on a job well done. It's my Lord Anne's fort that the two holders of the legendary Pokemon should put their console beliefs on the line and strive to find which is the true hero. This is not necessary, however. From his infancy, I provided him with the education required to become the hero of legend. Indeed, he has been so acknowledged by the legendary Pokemon. Such purity of purpose is his. The liberation of Pokemon, of which of which Team Plasma speaks, is the separation of Pokemon from foolish people. That's the truth. All trainers will become helpless to resist us. We alone will be able to use Pokemon. The preparations are complete. My perfect plan is set in motion. First, a few gullible Pokemon trainers who are unable to resist Team Plasma will release their Pokemon. Then that number will become 100 and then 1,000. In no time, even the gym leaders and the champion will become unable to fight us. Having a Pokemon will be considered a bad thing. Even people like the sad little Bianca, whose Pokemon is stolen Castelia, will be unable to face public opinion and will release their Pokemon. That's the kind of world we'll make. A world where Nintendo doesn't dictate what we should and shouldn't do with our Pokemon. You may have the stone, but there's no chance whatsoever that the legendary Pokemon will accept you as the hero. So if you're not willing to hand over your precious Pokemon, I suggest you search for some courage, because you're gonna need it. Well then, bye. Well, that seems a lot more sinister than we were initially led to believe, unless you've played this game before, in which case you probably already knew. Phew, I tried a little too hard. I bought way too much at shopping mall 9. Oh, it's shopping! Okay, well this suddenly the emotions changed completely. Route 9, there's a lot of trainers for such a short route. If there is a place where people can ride, similar people tend to gather. Oh yeah, there's this route. Oh hey, it's a guy. The pitcher throws his first pitch. Oh gosh, I'm not ready for this. Whoa, okay, fling. What if I didn't catch that? What I just threw was TM56 fling. I mean, it announced it to you. You throw an item to do damage to the target, and damage changes depending on what you throw. probably never use that, I'm just saying. These guys are funny. If you hold down B, they go faster. But I don't really want to face them. Once again, I want to try and avoid as many trainers as is possible. I don't know how possible that is, however. Because there are some guys here. Is this a double battle? If it is... Actually, I think this pair's a good pair for that. Surf, Scold. Yeah, okay. Well, if it is, then so be it. Here goes. Or not. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Right. This is kind of scary. Oh, right, but we do get to catch something here. And I do want to go to the shopping mall. So we will put a smoke ball on you. Wherever it is. You think I'd know by now which order the item pockets were in. But I guess not. So, I also want to check what's down here. Well, here is our encounter. And it is... a Minccino. But we already have one, so it's not a Minccino. Run away, Trum! Alright. Hopefully we don't get dupes here. I don't know what new you can get here. Maybe you can get, Pawniard. That would be cool to use. Although, again, I think it's one of those that evolves so late that I don't know if I could use it. Well, speaking of Pawniard, here we go. Now, this thing might have a dark attack, so that's something to consider. But I think Etrium, if you burn it, will be in a good place. Making faces at you. You're going to take that, Etrium? I guess you're not, huh? Alright, I think it's probably wise to... Although, it might know Pursuit or something. If it's burned, how much can it really do, I wonder? A bit undecided as what to do here. You know, we'll throw an Ultra Ball and see what it does. Just gonna pull faces at you. We're in a okay position. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nothing to worry about. We did it. Cool. Now, I don't remember what level this evolves at, so we might never be able to use it in its final form, but who knows. They fight at Bishop's command. They cling to their prey and inflict damage by sinking their blades into it. Good grief. That is horrific. But I mean, that lethal instinct I do appreciate. Alright, Pawniard. We will call you, just because this is the first element beginning with P that I come across that we haven't used already. It will be Palladium. Don't really know how appropriate that is, but there we go. Alright. And we'll check what nature that thing is eventually, but we're going to see if there's anything else down here. Rocky helmet for you, Etrium. And we will stick up a repel once again. I think I do want to go to the shopping mall. I realise that I've sort of been keeping an eye on the length of my episodes, and by keeping an eye, I'm not actually taking any action. But I'm seeing exactly... Ooh, okay. I don't think... Oh, I can't think there. Yeah, I don't think you can pass this guy. There was a HP up, so that's cool. I'll just have a very quick sneak peek down here. Oh, good thing I did, because there is this thing. So yeah, I've noticed that the length of my episodes, well, quite a lot of them have been like exceeding the 40s. That was never my intention. I just get so caught up in this game. But I think it's probably worth... Even so, I don't know how long this episode is, but I'd like to go to the mall now. I wonder if there's anything up here. There's a bin. You have no idea how tempting that is. Oh, it's empty. Well, never mind. Now, we can go shopping. Oh, there's a guy there. So yeah, I apologise if this episode is probably going to run a bit long, but I want to go shopping, man. I also wonder what TMs they have here. Oh man, and this music, I have missed this music. On the first floor, they sell medicine, and on the second floor, they sell TMs and different kinds of mail. Everyone loves mail and uses it all the time. On the third floor, they sell items for raising stats and battle items. I read my Mr. Clyde, the Pokemon Gym Guide, so I'm practicing being a guide too. Oh, well, good for you. Hi. Why is no one speaking to me in this game? There are even some people in the mall who challenge you to battles. That's good to know. Maybe I shouldn't talk to people. Wait, what was that? Hang on. We have to speak to you again. Welcome to Shopping Mall 9. It's called 9 because it's on Route 9. You can remember it by thinking of this. Done shopping? 9. Okay, we've turned German. Right, let's not speak to any of the trainers then, because that would also extend this episode a lot longer. But we will see what these guys have to sell. I think this is this general fair. There are poker toys. I like toys. Now, what is in here? Is this where the Rotom things are? Maybe it is. It's a pop-up. Okay, well, we'll talk to this guy anyway and see. This mountain of cardboard. They're all full of electronics we can't sell anymore. They're just going to waste. I wonder if someone could put them to good use. Not me. I'm not getting a Rotom anytime soon. Alright, let's not speak to anyone. I don't know if they are gonna... Okay, I guess not. I don't know if you have to, like, directly speak to them. Hyper Beam and Giga Impact. That... Each TM costs more than my entire savings at present. That's really depressing. But hopefully, you sell more of what I want to see. Okay, you just sell balls. Are those really the only TMs they have? If so, that's kind of lame. Hyper Beam can be clutch sometimes. Hello. Hello there, what do you have? You have vitamins. Although I suppose I could take this opportunity to sell stuff I don't need. I think before the start of the next episode, I'm going to sort this bag out once and for all. And what I'm probably also going to do is do what was suggested previously. I'm going to maybe, for the natures of my Pokemon, put the little icons on them. I think that would be cool. Oh, we have 3 Stardust. Sell them all. Waterstone, I don't think we need them, but we'll keep our stones for now. We definitely don't need 3 golden nuggets. Who remembers that cereal? We'll keep the stones. Is there anything else? I don't use X attacks, but I'll just sell it anyway. Don't think that was really worth it. I guess we'll just sell all our X items. Got a big root. We've got X items everywhere. We seem to have one of every X item for some reason. But that was it. Okay. Oh, actually, we could sell revives if we have them, which we'll probably do, because they're useless. We have 3 of them. Wow, okay. Get rid. And also, we have 2 max revives. So we got a little bit more money. But I kind of hoped that you'd sell, like, Ice Beam or something. Speaking of X items, we don't want those. Alright, let's check what the other side is about. Let's see if it has anything cool. Oh, it does have vending machines. Right, we may be back, but I think we're almost done with this episode now. Only thing left to do is to continue into Opelucid City. How's it going? I heard a guy with a legendary Pokemon was visiting Opelucid City. I'll just leave you to keep eating. Glad you took your time out of eating your burrito to say that. Welcome to Opelucid City, where people value history. Have you heard this before? No? Well, I suppose technically yes. Yeah. Opelucid City, time's dividing line. Now, you probably know this, but the reason this place is cool is that if you're playing Pokemon Black, this city looks entirely different. And I suggest you check out the differences, because it's quite different. But I definitely prefer this version, mostly for the music, as is tradition. It's so good. Hi there. Hello, Proton. This way. Oh, there's more plays, more antics. Gets this. What a liar. Desperately trying to con everyone with his speech. That's correct. We still didn't fix our music. But regardless, our Lord N has combined his power with the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon and intends to create a new world, free from Nintendo. We hailed the return of the hero of the universe, founder of this region. Hero? Dragon? Legend! That sounds like maybe an album name, I don't know. Pokemon are different from people. They are living beings who contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. They are beings whose greatness we should acknowledge and not suppress. Beings who should be freed from our oppression. We, Team Plasma, invite you to join us. We all want to create a new world where people and Pokemon are both free. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, please release your Pokemon. And so, I end my plea to you today. Thank you one and all for your attention. Let's get out of here. This formation is important. We spent weeks rehearsing this. Is it true? Have we been making Pokemon suffer? Have we been lied to all these years? Maybe we should release our Pokemon on Team Plasma Stairs and stop playing the games. No way, I can't believe this. Without Pokemon, I'll be lonely and sad. What was that about? Oh my goodness, that was crazy. That speech was off the charts strange, man. I never heard anything like it. The cooperation of people and Pokemon is how Unova came to exist to begin with. If a Pokemon really didn't want anything to do with humans, it would simply leave. Is that true, though? Capturing a Pokemon in a Pokeball doesn't mean you've captured its heart. Okay. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this whole thing. Let's go, Proton. Go right here. It's been a while, Iris and Drayden. Oh, Mr. Odo, oh my goodness, he's here. You've had such crazy red hair. And the guy who helped me out that one time back at Casilla City. Oh my god, so stop being a bodyguard now. What's wrong? What does the wandering champion who left the Pokemon League need from us? Briefly, my request is this. Tell us about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Are you talking about Reshiram or Zekrom? It's like two different things, and sometimes it's the third one, but you have to play the expansions for that one, or maybe it's a sequel, I don't really know. But what's the sudden interest, man? Moments ago, a troublemaker known as Getsis was here. I mean, you clearly saw them. She said a trainer named N has reawakened Reshiram. Yes, that trainer called N apparently told Proton here to search for the other Dragon-type Pokemon. Let me check that I have this straight. This N, or what have you, maybe it's M, presumes to set the two Dragon-type Pokemon against each other in battle to test his convictions. Oh no, that's crazy. The Dragon-type Pokemon get us so well. I mean, from what I've heard, I've never really seen them in person. That's right, Iris. The ones who make Pokemon battle are the trainers. And it's so the trainers and the Pokemon can get to know each other better. I'm going to the Pokemon League. I mean, I'm kind of supposed to be there anyway. But I guess in this case I should say I'm returning to the Pokemon League. Of course, I'll defeat N. I'll teach him about the beauty of this world, where Pokemon and trainers live together in harmony. Also, Proton, I'll wait your arrival. Once you've obtained the Opelucid badge, come to the League. I mean, we're right here. They might not obtain them. How do you know? That Opelucid gym leader is tough. Take care. Farewell. I'm counting on you, Drayden and Iris. Now let me take my red hair and get out of here. Oh, he's gone. Oh, man, that's really sad. I would like to see him. Is he okay? He looked kind of scary. I mean, he didn't really sound so scary, but I mean, who knows, man? Don't worry, Iris. He's the strongest trainer in all of Unova. Well, Proton, is it? Come to my humble abode. As Alda asked, I'll tell you everything I can about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Iris, child, please show the way. You bet, if it's so close, I could take you in. Oh my god, it's only for the white version, though. Maybe not the black version, not too sure. But as for the story of Reshiram and Zekrom, we'll tell you all we need to know about it and anything more. This way. It's that way. Alright. Well, I think this episode's gone long enough. So, we're going to have to leave that for next time. Then, there's some lore to be had, and yeah, some crazy things happen in this episode. There's a lot to ponder. Including the upcoming gym battle, but we'll deal with that when we come to it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Toodles.